Hello and welcome to my retired life. I was going to be doing this outdoors, but the wind just destroyed the microphone and the levels, so I'm happily doing it in my SUV right now. This video is a little bit about you're old, I'm old, but we're not dead. Old but not dead. And in this, I read a magazine. I have a magazine subscription to a thing called Zoomer. And I want to refer to about 3 posts in here. And it is something that we should all strive for. I like to think that I do every time I go out on a little adventure. I think that more people should strive to being not dead and sitting in their home. I'll give you three little snippets from this magazine, the Zoomer. And I think that this really epitomizes where my mentality is, and hopefully yours will go there if it's not already. And it's about being old, not dead. There is a man, Ed Marshall, last jumped from a plane 79 years ago during the Second World War paratrooper training. Yeah, 79 years ago. But returned to the sky in July, that was last year, to raise money for a Toronto's hospital for sick children. He eventually raised $102,000. This 100-year-old man from Hamilton, Ontario, had a guardian angel in his pocket. A picture of his wife, Molly, who died in 2020. So, when he was 100 years old, he jumped out of a plane. And he had his picture of his wife, Molly, in his pocket to make sure that he got back okay. He was defying being old. That's the point of the whole thing. He's 100 years old, jumped out of a plane, raised some money, so he was doing some charity work, and he lived to talk about it. Isn't that amazing? It's just, this guy was 100 years old and jumped out of a plane. I'm 66. I wouldn't jump out of a plane. I could be pushed out. But I can't jump out. Another one. Another inspiring. And these are super seniors. I call them super seniors. Anything over 80 is considered a super senior, as far as I'm concerned. And this one was a Korean lady. When the Miss Universe pageant allowed contestants over the 28-year-old threshold, this 81-year-old model, her name was Choi Soon-hwa, I apologize if I got that wrong, threw her tiara in the ring by entering the Miss Universe South Korea pageant. 81 years old. And she's thinking she's 21. She knows she's not 21. Eventually, a 22-year-old won the Miss Korean Universe, but Grandma walked away with the best dressed in the pageant. So another one, 81 years old, going in and up against 22-year-olds. Not expecting to win. There's no way she could be expecting to win. But her attitude is what I'm talking about. She's old. She's not dead. Let that sink in, people. What are we doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to grow old gracefully? Now, granted, there are some limitations, right? There's some limitations with your health and everything else. But there's nothing stopping you from being old and healthy, active, or inspirational to people. And now the last one. And there was 5 of them, but I'm just picking 3. In September, that was last year, veteran British alpinists, mountain climbers, Mick Fowler, 68, and Victor Saunders, 74, were friends for nearly 50 years, became the first known people to summit Yawash Sar, a remote 62, 58-meter peak in Pakistan. 68 and 74. They were going to the peak. Fowler's advice for older climbers: choose a reliable, safe climbing partner like Victor, and more than anything, carry on and have a good time and living the life. Isn't that profound? Live the life. Don't die if you don't have to. Fight it as much as you will. And there is a lot of fight to get through. I know people that battle cancer. One. I had coffee with them the other day. It was great. These are things that you have to put in your head that are important. Right? They have to be in your head. If they're not in your head and circulating there to make yourself better or grow older or even do the best you can with the abilities that you have, like some people are in a wheelchair, some people might be bedridden, but that doesn't mean you're dead. Doesn't mean you can, if you're bedridden, say, if you're older, doesn't mean you can't write a book, pass on stories, pass on wisdom. Fight death as much as you can, because you're only old, you're not dead. And with that, we'll call this one done.